Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And along with it, I pray that you're willing to be open with me, transparent, vulnerable, just totally like, yeah, James, I am so with you on that. You know, ever since COVID, I'll say the beginning of this year, COVID came in, and then all the sad things with social injustice. And on top of that, the really crazy stuff with politics, and I'll just leave it there. Put all that stuff together, and it's so easy for us to lose our center. And listen, let's give ourselves an opportunity to realize we've never been here before, so we're going to lose our center. We're going to see ourselves emotionally get taken to places, and then we witness ourselves saying things and doing things and being with things and going, man, oh my gosh, that's not how I want to respond. That's not who I am. I want to be better. I want to be a beneficial presence of the planet. I want to be a spiritual beacon in the middle of all this darkness. So, with all that said, I've been revisiting a couple of things that I think can help us a ton to navigate this time more peacefully, more positively, more powerfully, so we can truly be leaders. So we can step up and we can have that sense of spiritual integrity and the kind of character that we go, yeah, this is exactly how I want to demonstrate my purpose, my dharma, my love. And it comes down to something that I think a lot of us have heard of, and maybe we've even maybe experienced it, we've studied it, and we're working on it. But it probably gets today an opportunity to kind of be brought to the forefront again. And that is the power of emotional intelligence. And when they talk about in the circles of making more money, being more successful in relationships, just every area of our life tends to blossom and we bloom to be better humans when we have emotional intelligence moving in our life and moving forward for us in our lives. And there's an interesting study that came out that talked about 5 things that are qualities of a people, it's not like of a people who do emotional intelligence. Well, you know what? There's 5 things that these people don't do that really help their emotional intelligence. They can be more light, they can be more loving, they can be more powerful, they can be more leadership oriented. These are the 5 don'ts that they typically do not do. This is interesting. Number 1, they tend to own their drama versus owning someone else's. If that, oh my gosh, right? You see something on Facebook, you see something on a media feed, you're going, oh my gosh, and then we go in that rabbit hole and we're digging in there, we're like, wait a second, this isn't helping me. I know what that's all about. That's to get me going, and I'm not going to get going. I'm going to rise up, and I'm going to stand for something bigger than that. So owning our drama and not investing in someone else's drama. Number 1 practice of great emotional intelligence. Number 2, this is good. They tend not to be gossipers. Emotionally intelligent people do not gossip very often or at all. They see something that's happening with gossip, they either step in and go, you know what, that's not cool, you guys, or they literally just step away and get away. That's awesome. Science telling us. Number 3, they practice something called non-social comparison. That is very hard these days, right? You see someone who's knocking it out of the park and you're going through a tough time and oh my goodness, and we see something out there and we go, oh wow, and man, I'm not doing so good. I kind of stink at this and I'm not really flourishing right now. This is a tough time. And this is not a good time for us to be doing social comparison. It really is devastating. And in emotional intelligence, not is it just an opportunity for you to be more successful in all areas of life, it's a huge driver for emotional and cognitive and mental well-being. So this is very important right now. They're very good, number 4, at actually recognizing when they have something that they're ruminating on, looking at it, owning it, and then releasing it. It's like mental floss, right? You get something stuck in your brain. You're like, why does that keep on coming back? Well, it's because you probably need to look at it. You need to figure out, do you forgive somebody, forgive yourself, figure out where it's coming from, and then eventually come to a place where you can release it. Mental floss. And number 5, this is interesting. People who are emotionally intelligent tend to have a willingness to leave their comfort zone. They push their edges. They want to be students. I think this is a really good time. It's a powerful time to be a student, right? You look at what's happening today and you say, gosh, I'm not very good at this. I'm gossiping, or I'm comparing myself to others, or I'm investing in other people's drama. Well, you know what? This is a tough time. So we can treat that with being uncomfortable as saying, I'm going to be a student, learn how to do it better. I'm going to be a student, see where I can learn from what I'm doing that's not working and learn to do this better. That's getting uncomfortable, and that's a powerful way to augment the power of our emotional intelligence. You know, we are so much better than we give ourselves credit for. But the credit comes when we grow. The credit comes with our evolution. And that needs to be the revolution right now. Our mental, emotional, and physical and worldly well-being comes down to that these days. So, with that, here's to emotional intelligence. Here's to no gossip, owning our drama, not someone else's, no social comparison, daily mental floss, and the willingness to be a student of it all. Much love, every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.